Hey guys, welcome to Back 40 Cruisin'. My name is Cruz, and today we're gonna do some clay block testing with a couple firearms and a slingshot. I have my single shot 22, and we have two different types of subsonic rounds, so let's get to it. Beavis and Butthead. Grab the clay here, get us a stump. That should be pretty good. We'll unwrap our clay. My dad's going up to get some firewood for tonight so we can have a fire. Going up to our lake just up above here. Swampy, lakey, I'm not really sure what it is. It's not very clean. There's no water flowing in and out on it. We call it Snake Lake because before there used to be snakes, and you would flip a rock over and there would be a snake under it. That's why we call it Snake Lake. So this is my BB gun. It's a Daisy 340. Sometimes it goes through a can and sometimes it doesn't. We're gonna shoot it at the clay, and then we're gonna shoot the slingshot with BB gun pellets. Here's my slingshot here. Oh yeah. So not the biggest reaction here. Get a few BBs here in my hand because we might not hit it the first time. I'm using these Crossman copper-headed ammo here. We'll get loaded up here. It's kind of hard to get the BBs in the slingshot. I miss. There we go. So it literally just went in enough to stick. So slingshot definitely isn't producing as much speed as the BB gun. I did go through a can though with this thing earlier with one of these, and these are like 3 times the size at least. So we'll see what this does. There we go. So the slingshot with the big ones, we had our first hit. The ball's right here on the ground. First hit, ball kind of hit there, and it kind of squeaked out the side like that. And then the second hit, we hit low here, and actually it was stuck in there decent. BB went in about half of the ball's size and stopped. I do have some wooden for my slingshot, wooden BBs, and we're gonna hit it with that and see what happens. We should try some glass ones too. I wonder if they would shatter. I'll do the wooden, and then we'll do some glass. So these are like the same size. There we go. So the wooden ones aren't as heavy as the clay ones. These ones are actually made of clay, so when they hit something solid, they'll just kind of bust apart. But the wooden ones are obviously wood, and the wooden ones, because they're lighter, they weren't able to punch as much, so they didn't penetrate as much. Obviously the winner is the BB gun with the BBs. I'm gonna say that second is gonna go to the clay for the slingshot, because it's so big it was able to punch in a bit, even though it's half out, but it's still deeper I think than the BB with the slingshot. And then next was the BB with the slingshot, and then the wood did the worst. You can see the wood there, it hit and it didn't really go in very far. Went in like a quarter of its size. So we're gonna do a glass BB now and see what happens with it. I haven't actually opened this pack yet. They are yellow little glass BBs, and they honestly feel the heaviest, so they might do the best. That thing had mass. That thing had a punch to it. That glass BB was the heaviest and the biggest around, and it had so much energy that it just came in and it just did that. It might be the best for penetration. Even the BB gun, it might be better than it. We'll see if we can get it out here. It's really hard. It only penetrated about half of its size, but because it's so big, half of its size is very deep. I think it penetrated more than even the BB gun with the BBs. So that was good results there. If I go slingshot hunting, I know which ones I'm using. So I'm gonna pull all these out of the clay and we'll go shoot them with the rifle. At least all the big ones, that's fine. Put this right here. We have 2 types of ammo. I'm gonna hit one, the top, and then the bottom with the other. So then we can kind of get 2 shots out of one clay block. We'll see how much it explodes it, and then we'll go from there. And then this one, we'll hit it, and then we might flip it around, and then hit it again. So this is my Savage Rascal single shot 22 LR. Can shoot 22 LR, 22 long, 22 shorts, just not 22 mag. Yeah, I got CB short loaded up here. Got it. We also got with us today, I got some CCI subsonic 22 LRs. See how they do compared to the little shorts. See if they're any louder. They're for sure louder. We're gonna go check out the target over here and see if there's any dents in it. Because I do know that with a 22 LR non-subsonic, they will put a small dent in it, but I don't know about these ones. Never bought them before. I don't think there is actually. They seem pretty good. I don't actually think there is any dents in it with these bigger loads. So we're gonna shoot out of my single shot first. These CCI CB shorts, subsonic, lead, round nose, 29 grain, 710 feet per second. So we'll hit the clay with these and then we'll try out the other ones. I have not shot clay before and looks pretty cool. That was not my expectations, to be honest, but that's really cool. So I was aiming up here. Obviously, I sighted my gun in wrong. And if we look at the front here, we had a nice pinky-sized hole. At first here, it actually kind of blew open and then it skinnies out. And then if we look at the back, wow, it really has a big hole, like a thumb-sized hole. So we blew out the back. So we'll take a shot with those same bullets at this one. Got a good smack on that one. Looks like I wasn't perfectly centered. Oh man, that just cut through it. If you can see here, I hit top corner here and it just sliced right through it. I wonder if I maybe take one more shot with it and see if I could hit more centered. That's pretty cool. It just came in and that would be basically what the bullet went through, but it just pushed it open. That's kind of the path of where the bullet would have went. Okay, so I'm gonna take one more shot with those rounds and we're gonna try and hit more centered. We got her in a pretty decent spot, it looks like. Looks like it could have busted open the side. This one was sitting like that, and it just came in and it blew the whole side out into this one. Look at the splat that it put on that one. Okay, so we had an entrance right here, pinky sized, and our last shot was right here. And we came in, we started to open up here, and then we split right here. It almost looks like the bullet it did like this. It lost its momentum about right halfway, came down a bit. It really blew it open, the back open here. Was not what I was expecting. I can see you. So I'm gonna put this back together and get ready for the next rounds. So we'll take the clay off and put it in this one. Take all this off. So now we're gonna shoot the CCI subsonic 22 LR lead hollow point 40 grain 1050 feet per second rounds. So we'll get these all loaded up and see what happens. These ones are hollow points, the other ones weren't, and the other ones were shorts. These ones are LRs, so. Holy crap! That was massive expansion. Let's go check that out. That was not my prediction. That just cut it open. Oh man. It looks like brownie. Looks like when old grandma makes brownie. Looks pretty tasty. Probably wouldn't taste too good though. But yeah, we had an entrance right here. You can see those hollow points for sure just blew it up. You can see a little bit of lead in there too. There's a tiny little piece right there. I'll show you guys kind of what happened, so try not to break it. So this kind of, it came in and it just hit in here and it just curled the top back and everything. Like if you look at what happened with the little guys right here, that was the expansion out the back, the little ones. That, it's like folding over and in with the hollow points. I might mush this up and see if I could maybe hit dead center, so then we have the exact as the little ones, because I didn't hit dead center, so it might have not acted the same. So I'm gonna put this all back together and hit dead center on this thing, and we'll see if the same result happens as this or different. The nice thing about this clay is you just kind of mush it all back together to its shape. Oh man, that was crazy. You guys will see the comparison between the round nose and the hollow point, because that was super cool. Holy. So we hit dead center and we blew like a fist-size hole through this thing with those hollow points. I think we hit maybe a little bit this side, but there's our entrance. Came in probably about right here, blew out this side, and then the exit is like even bigger. That was crazy. I've never shot clay before, so this is my first time. Oh my gosh! That was crazy. It knocked over the other block. Holy man. So if you guys can tell, it really opened it up. This is actually the back of it. So this was sitting like that. That's how it was sitting. And I shot it, came in here, and it just blew the sides open. Look at it, there's clay inside of this one. For a 22, for those subsonics, they got some power under the hood. Like, that was crazy. You can see that it just blew it open. Look at it, it's a bloom flower. You can see that it came out the back right here. It looks like it just kind of peeked out the back. Is that it? Got a big chunk of the one that we just shot. We can push it back in, you know. Bunch right here. We got some of the brown one right here too. Just exploded. So we got these lined up here and we're gonna see if we can penetrate through all of them. Oh, sweet. Hit it dead on. We'll go and check this thing out. So I can already see that we did not go through both of them, but our first block here we came into, there's our second one. Oh, we did come out the back right there. So this thing, for 710 feet per second, that was very good penetration, I'm gonna say, because that hollow point, when I shot this one, it looked like it honestly barely got out the back. The hollow points, they have more punch right when they hit and expand, but the round nose, it just keeps on trucking through. Even when you're having like half of the speed, half of the feet per second. Came in here on the first one, toll out the back, and you can see through there, it almost looks like you could almost see like the rifling of the bullets spinning through. It almost looks like, but yeah, very cool. And then you can see the second one here. We just came in with like a thumb size, a little bit bigger, and sprayed some of the gray one on it, and then you can see it made just the tiniest hole and it squeaked out the back. Very cool. Oh, look at the clay over here. Oh, it's melting. It's like pudding.
That's Jet's poo.
Is it? No, that's not. That's not Jet's poo. That's not. No, it doesn't smell. So that was just the shorts that we shot. Now we're gonna go shoot the LRs, the subsonic LRs. So those are subsonic shorts. Now we're gonna go shoot the subsonic LRs. I just dropped the clay in the dirt. Just a little bit of sand on it, no biggie. Okay, get this all lined up and we'll hit it with the LR hollow points. Holy crap. That was cool. Oh man, I don't think there's anything left of that first block. That was really cool. Check this thing out and see what happened. You can see coming up here, we got some clay. Grab the first block here, which is, yeah. It was sitting like that and it just came in and blew it open. And then we come here, you can see, came into this one with a thumb size hole. Came in and I can see light. Oh, there's the bullet. There's a bullet right there. Let's peel this open and look at the bullet. Holy man, look at that bullet. That's real cool. That's the ring around the bullet. Here, I'll try and clean some of this off. It's really stuck in there. So there's a hole inside of this ring, and that's where the bullet was, in that hole. And if you look right here, here's the bullet. This is pretty much the core of it. That's the core right there, and that was the expansion. So that would have been almost like that. That is a good mushroom. That was really good. So if we put them together there, that was kind of like what it was. And if we flip it around, that expanded really well. That was cool as heck. So it's getting hot out here. We're gonna wrap it up today. We're gonna go swim in the river after this. I'm just gonna finish it off with a big blow up. I'm gonna mush this thing all together and blow this up. Woo! We really blew that puppy up. Got her good. That's what he gets. And just barking at us. But I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. And I'll see you on the next one.